Day 23 of my trip,
Day 13
of Jeju, and day 6 of Seogwipo. Being in this Airbnb, this is the fit for today. Once again, seen it before, will see it again, maybe, probably. It is like 3:15 and I'm about to go back to my old Airbnb on the complete opposite side of the island because I left a few things there. It just the little shark's teeth like earrings and stuff for like gifts for people. So I'm gonna go get that and I'm gonna go re-buy the pin that I really liked. And this is the breakfast for today.
A taxi would have taken less than half the time, but I have time and the bus is much cheaper. Anyways, I already got a bug bite. And I just found this billboard funny. I love Jesus pizza. What? And then all these kids got on the bus and no one was sitting next to me. People were like standing and I was like, oh my gosh, it's because I'm a foreigner. But like 1 or 2 stops later, they all got off. So I think that's just why. And the next bus was at a legit bus station, which was like kind of weird. I had to wait for a bit, but okay. And then here I am. Oh, I love this view. The Airbnb host put the things that I forgot on the 2nd floor and told me the code to the little office building. So that was cool. I got to see what was on the 2nd floor. I've always stayed on the 3rd floor and the 1st floor is like an unmanned coffee shop. And one more time enjoying the view because I probably won't be here again. And I needed a few things from Daiso. So I just rented a bike and went over there and picked up what I needed. It was so nice to bike around the area though, especially at this time with the sunset. Oh, it's just so nice in Aewol. I love it. And while I was in the area, I went to the souvenir shop and I ended up getting a few of the pins just in case. But goddamn, waiting for the bus, I got eaten the fuck up. It was just so bad. There were so many mosquitoes. Oh my goodness.
My camera just fell and that was like the worst case scenario.
But since I have such a long bus ride, I figured I'd do a little shopping haul now. First off, I really needed an electric eyebrow razor because that's always how I've done my eyebrows and I can't use the manual ones. I tried, it's just too difficult, I don't know. And it was only like $4 USD. And then some toilet paper because the Airbnb that I'll be staying in for a month only provided like 1 roll. And then for less than $2 USD, I got this little face mask modeling pack. And my Airbnb also didn't provide any hand soap at all, so I had to buy some of that. I also didn't bring an eyelash curler, but for less than $1 USD, I just got a new one. And oh my goodness, I thought this was the cutest thing, a little Korean building figurine. Again, less than $1 USD, and I feel like this is specifically a Jeju one because of the tangerines hanging from the side. And then there was also this one. It was made in China, which is kind of funny, but isn't this so cute? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And it was cheap enough to where I could be like, okay, totally worth it. It's small, it's lightweight, perfect. And I also needed some tissues, so I got a nice little 3-pack, again, less than $1 USD, so I can have one in my bag, one at home, and an extra one.
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna make the bus because it comes in 5 minutes, but I ordered a 울지로 국물 떡볶이, the top one, and a 밀가래떡. She said it was salgu or something. I don't know. I was just like, whatever, just give me it. I haven't eaten all day. I've only had a bag of churros and absolutely no water because I forgot my water. So like, I'm kind of dying here. It is 9:26. And usually like all the restaurants near where I'm staying close quite early. So while I'm, in the city center kind of thing, I wanted to get some food. And yeah. I really didn't know what to get. 수제비 만두? This is the first time I've seen it. It's the koi pizza drink in there that I got. I haven't tried it yet, but it's interesting that they have it here. Shit must be real spicy.
And I thought I could catch this bus, but I ended up missing it by just a few minutes. It's okay though. I just got on a different one. It worked out fine.
Okay, this is cool. It was double sealed. And it also looks like it came with a little thing taped here to like open it if need be. And I absolutely do not trust myself, so the white will be coming off. Okay, it's like actually impossible to get this thing off. Only the edges are ripping off, so we're gonna tear in here. Okay. It was alright. Definitely not the best tteokbokki that I've ever had, but definitely edible. Nothing necessarily notable though. Ooh, okay. This is a different shape. I guess this is what the lady was trying to tell me. Also, I could not find paper towels at Daiso, so I just bought an extra roll of toilet paper to use as paper towels, because that's what people seem to do here. If they need like tissues or anything, they just use a toilet paper roll, and I'm like, I had to wait like 10-15 minutes for the bus, and then the actual ride was like 20 minutes, and I had to walk like, I didn't have to walk that far, like 3 minutes, but it's still relatively warm. Not warm enough to eat the whole thing, but warm enough to take a bite. So here it is. This is the shape. It's aight. Definitely aight. This is the damage. Not a lot of damage, honestly, but we're out of milk, so we gotta stop and go get some more. But I also need to do laundry and some school stuff, so I'm gonna do that while my laundry's being done, and we'll eat the rest of this later. Honestly, after eating a lot of it, it doesn't suit my taste, but that's fine. I'll still eat it. So I'm very happy because after literally like months of waiting, my program change request has finally been approved. So your girl is officially an Asian studies major and a history minor. Now I have to go and add a Korean certificate to all that. Anyways, that's the good news. The bad news is this stupid teacher. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I should say this very frustrating professor. I cannot stand her. I can't stand her teaching style, her classes. It's just, I would not have signed up for these classes if I had known she was the professor. I swear. I thought I checked and I thought she wasn't. I don't know what happened. But anyways, the discussions are not just normal discussions. She has to make them as complicated as possible. And I met with her for 3 classes. So it's like 3 times as complicated. And it's so hard to keep track of everything. But even with a calendar, even being organized, it's not about being organized. It's about like straight up, it's just way overcomplicated. Anyways, so I had to do the discussions. I had to respond like today. Like instead of having the whole week, it's like I had to make an initial post today for everyone else to respond to. And I have to do that for 3 classes. You have to join a group and then your group every week has like, anyways, I'm not going to get into it too much, but I was going to be in the group for week 1 for all 3 classes. And I was like, I don't have time tonight to make my initial post for all 3 classes. So I had to change the groups for one of the classes to be in like a different week. Oh, also for some of the classes, like I have her for 3 and for some of them it's like, oh yeah, just write your thoughts and post them. And then like for this one, it was like answer this, this, and this. And I'm like, I didn't think that I had to answer this, this, and this. I thought I just had to write my thoughts because that's how it is for the other classes. Anyways, what I wrote just has to be good enough. And we got everything turned in with like 10 minutes to spare. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna get an A in these classes. I really don't. I definitely will pass, I think. It's just very disappointing. My GPA is 3.93 right now, and I've gotten an A or like an A minus in all of my classes, and so I really don't want to get a B. I really don't. In high school, I was a C student, like straight up C's, B's, A's, but like mainly B's and C's, and now I'm like, I cannot stand to not get an A just because I've been getting all A's, but at this point, I don't know. I don't know, man. I straight up just like simply do not know. But anyways, that's the update. Now my laundry is done, so I'm gonna go get more milk. And I think for the entirety of the rest of the week, I'm not gonna go out besides to like get food, and I'm just gonna stay inside, reading and writing. Womp womp. Instagram Reels is a brutal place, but we just uploaded like 3 minutes of the vlog there. So let's see. I don't think it's going to get any fake traction or whatever because the account I posted it on has like 2 followers and they're like spam accounts, I think. Anyways, we're going to go do laundry. We're going to get milk. We're going to get water. Hopefully the convenience store is open. We're going to check actually at the beginning of the laundry journey instead of at the end before. So then if we have to walk all the way, to the other convenience store, by the time we get back, the laundry will be done. I just got a bunch of hours of a VPN by watching ads so I can watch my show. Woo! And every night I say that I'm gonna do this modeling mask thing, and I never do because it's always like too late, but I swear I'm gonna do it tonight. Also, I froze like a little bit of water in this bottle and then I filled it with water, so now I got some nice cold ice water, and we got the chips, so we're gonna eat these on the way. Even though it's not raining, I have found that if I put my laundry bag in this big bag and then I put it around me like this, like a backpack, it makes things so much easier. So this is how we're going. And we're taking this bag, of course, because this is just my main ditch, Okay, so it is 2:06 a.m. and the door was open for the convenience store. And I was like, I originally just wanted to come in here and say like, 몇 시에 문을 닫았어요? What time do you close? But the dude is asleep. He's asleep and I don't want to wake him up, but I also don't want to get the milk yet. I think they'll still be open in 30 minutes. I don't know though. I don't know if I want to risk that. When I walked in, the bell rung. I feel like it's gonna scare him if I walk out again, so I'm kind of like, I feel stuck in here. I don't know what to do. Okay, I was just very quiet and very gentle with the door, and I left because I need to get milk. I don't want to get milk if I'm not gonna be going back. It's gonna take me like 15 minutes to walk back to my place, and I have 30 minutes till my stuff dries, so I think I'm just gonna hope and pray that they're still open in 30 minutes, and if not, I guess I'll take my stuff back to the Airbnb and I'll walk like a whole 20-30 minutes or whatever if this place ends up being closed by that time. So, you know, I'll walk to the other place farther away. Okay, I asked when they closed, and he didn't understand me until I like showed him the translation. And he was like, oh. And he said, it sounded like he said they closed for just like a moment at 10. I swear he said yol. But finger-wise, it looked like he was saying 7. So, I don't know. I definitely think, though, that they should have been open the other day when it was raining and I went there, but whatever. Also, you can't really see very well because it's dark, but here it is. Here's the Christmas tree house. Oh, just imagine, like, fresh pine, or not very fresh. It actually looks like it's kind of dying, but it's still fresh because it's, like, growing and it's there. Oh, I love it. I love it. Time for a little haul. We got some cheese for the ramen. We got more chips because this shit's good. We got the milk for the ramen and the tteokbokki. A thing of water to stay hydrated. And breakfast because it's sweet and it's good and it's so cute. As much as I hate to put the before photo of me out there like this, like fresh out of the shower, hair still up, this is the mask. There's no like directions. I'm just gonna like put a little water in it, I guess. I don't know. Also, I feel like we should use bottled water, like just because. So that's what we're gonna do. Even though this is like literally out of the freezer, it's freezing. Not freezing, because it's not ice, but it's really cold. Okay, we've been stirring and adding water slowly. This is the consistency of it. I don't know if this is correct. And there's also a bunch of little dots in it. Like it's not fully mixed up yet or whatever, but like, how the hell am I supposed to do that with my thingy? So anyways, we're just gonna go for it. It's kind of weird though how there's like no directions on, ooh, it's cold. I don't know if it's cold because it's like the cooling one or because I used like really cold water. There's no directions on how long to keep it on or anything. It just has like warnings about like not putting it on your eyes and stuff. And it doesn't say like how much water to use. Maybe I'm just stupid and didn't like see it or whatever, but we're just gonna use all of it, I think. It seems like a lot to use all of it. First time is a charm, I guess. That's what they say. Did I do this right? No. Probably not, at least. Did I look up directions? No. Could I have? Probably, at least. It's empty. I feel like Squidward. Like, you know what I mean? Anyways, the hair towel's staying in because I don't have a hairband or whatever. I don't know how long to keep this on for. It's definitely cooling. I definitely feel that. I just really don't know if I did this right. I feel like I didn't. I don't know how long to keep it on for. I was gonna eat, and I guess that would be a little difficult at this point. Oh, wow. I can still smile and everything. It's not like it's like hard. I don't know. I definitely did this wrong. It is drying, I can tell, but I feel like I definitely put like too much on. It didn't feel right. That's not how much a normal face mask like is. But whatever. I think I'm gonna wipe off like around my mouth. I'm gonna eat and then I'll take it off like right before I go to bed. It's like 6 a.m.
Okay, I was gonna leave it on for longer, but I'm getting super concerned because it literally looks like it's getting moldy. Like on my face. It looks like it's growing mold. Like, that's freaking me out. That really freaked me the fuck out. I did not like that. That was kind of scary, honestly. I definitely think I did it wrong. Even if I left it on for too long, that was like, I have no words. I don't do face masks a lot. I didn't read the directions. There weren't really any directions, but... And then before going to bed, I filled up my empty water bottle with milk so I wouldn't have to clean a cup. I had some tteokbokki and watched TikTok.